Oh. Nindengo. What up, blood? What? Ain't done yet. Probably won't be done till tomorrow. What's diabolical about it? It's not done yet. I gotta put hearts in the eyes, little hands that go like this. I will. This is fucking loud, dude. Holy fuck.
July 2054 AD. The Earth was caught in a great battle between unknown alien forces. Their weapons were terrifying and powerful beyond human reckoning. Our planet was overwhelmed, its surface reduced to ash and rubble in the blink of an eye.
Shut the fuck up about Brawl Stars.
The
Fucking
coalition
nerd.
government knew the war was coming. In response, they prepared the Earth-Life Colonization Project, Project Exodus. Interstellar arcs were launched all across the planet, from every major city on Earth. Bravely, we leapt from our cradle, our home for the last 4.5 billion years.
Bravely? We
But
fled like
most of
cowards.
the arcs never even made it out of the atmosphere. Only a small handful managed to escape. Among them was our ship,
Your mother.
the White Whale. After leaving Earth behind, we spent 2 years wandering in space, searching. We thought of ourselves as the lucky ones, the pioneers who would settle a new world. But our past caught up with us, literally. The alien blitz was unrelenting. If not for the efforts of a lone hero, we would never have survived. Our ship took heavy damage. We lost control. With our flight systems down, the White Whale was pulled into the gravitational field of a nearby planet, its hull shattering and breaking to pieces as we plummeted toward the surface.
No! Oh no!
Since then, 2 months have passed.
Two months. Create your sexy character. Oh, yeah. We're definitely one of these guys. Cheating? What are you talking about? Or the biggest guy that's ever been big. It's called a blind playthrough. This shit is so loud. Fucking shit. Oh yeah, we're gaunt as fuck, dude. Hell yeah. What did I do at work? I separated them. Dude, I do paperwork. And this shit's not fun. I don't know about you, but these all look like the same-ish colors. Red Hulk. Alright, we can pick all the colors. Holy shit. Yeah, man. Spent all day pulling staples out of papers and then straightening those staples to put in other papers. Yeah? You excited, dude? This is gonna determine the rest of your life. Cyberpunk. Yeah. You should say that. You should say on your test that you like to jork it. That sounds like a good idea. My skills include but are not limited to jorking hardcore. Did we gonna fucking get the Mike Tyson tattoo? Him with the mic. I'm the Joker, baby. I'm the Joker, baby. This shit looks like ass. I don't care. We got any, like, normal human lips? No. I don't need no eyeshadow. He's at the fucking pumping station. All he does is pump. I'll be back. I gotta take my burritos out of the oven before they get burnt. Damn, dude. Them burritos are extra crunchy. What do you mean you're fucking cooking with emotes?
Hey there!
You've still got a ways to go.
We've still got a ways to go.
Easy peasy.
Woohoo! Let's do this thing.
There's no substitute for real combat.
Right, let's...
Huh?
We'll pick this one. That's the wrong game, dude. My guy has a little too many fucking scars on his face. I already regret him being made. Maybe I should join the hype train, dude.
Attention. External access confirmed.
Maybe I'll ban you for fun.
Disengaging stasis in 10 seconds. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Gigaban of hell. I don't know what that means, dude.
Releasing hatch. Please stand clear.
Hey there. Looks like you're all in one piece.
What up, girl? You mean baby emo? I don't know what that means.
Careful. Just take it nice and slow, okay?
That wasn't very manly,
Your
dude.
senses will need time to reactivate.
Reactivate? Am I a robo?
Your pod is the only one around that landed intact. Good thing I found you. My name's Elma. You want to tell me yours? You don't even remember your own name? It must be the stasis hangover. That's not good. Just try and focus, all right?
Ow! You didn't see any of that.
Good, there we go. What else you remember? It'll come. In the meantime, I'll get you up to speed here as best I can. How are your limbs? Can you move?
My body works fine, and so does my cock.
We'll take it easy while you shake the stasis out of your system. One
Shake
step
flat?
at a
What are you
time,
talking about?
all right? First things first. You'll be needing a weapon.
She's wearing bulky fucking combat armor, dude.
There you go.
She's busted
All right,
under there.
let's get going.
She's about to burst. Good luck. If you're ever stumped about where to go next, be sure to check any nearby places marked with this. No shit. We're in the game. Woo, we're fucking. Hey,
Most of the White Whale's life pods didn't survive the crash. Like this one. You're one of the lucky few. Right. You don't even remember the White Whale, do you? You know, the L-002? The ship we escaped Earth on? You
That looks like a lot of
Earth,
work.
right?
Earth? What is Earth?
Planet Earth. Your homeworld. Or rather, it used to be anyway. Unfortunately, it was caught in a battle between
can't
two
read.
alien forces. And destroyed.
Oh, we just watched this shit.
Ring any bells?
Nope.
Don't feel bad. It's one memory I'd like to forget.
Holy shit.
I know. It's been following me for a while now.
Shoot it with your gun, you dumb bitch.
I didn't want to alarm you, but we're going to need to defend ourselves. You up to the task?
Just another fucking dead bug. Target. Draw a weapon. Auto attack. Skills. Sensitivity's fucking insane, dude. Oh no.
Lay down some fire for me. Appendage destroyed. Move in and strike.
Shoot him! Shoot him!
Flame grenade!
Boom!
Assault hammer! Shoot them now before they get up!
Shoot them now before they get up.
I got him. I don't have my Pro controller with me over here, so kind of winging it.
You're not half bad.
It's somewhere around here.
There's plenty of work back in the city for someone who knows how to handle a weapon, you know.
Eat bug.
Look depressed at the ideal of work.
Hey, I'm not trying to pressure you into anything, all right? It'll be your decision in the end.
He's minding his own business.
But anyway, we can talk more details later.
How about you do
Now,
the same?
Let's keep moving.
Dude, my fucking cat doesn't work for you. Alright? He'll show up when he wants to. Sole voice prompts or instructions. Suggestions or requests that party members call out in the heat of battle. Successfully responding to them triggers various useful boons. The ally issues a soul voice prompt. Arts on your palette will match the prompt's color. Will be highlighted. Alright. Camera's gonna give me a fucking headache. Life pod. Treasure. Why would I need to hold down the button for that? Alright. None of your buttons work because you're a fucking loser. Uh-huh. Yep. Holy shit. I'm looking at a lot of stuff in front of me. Prototype body armor. Yeah. Looking sexy already, dude.
do this thing.
Let's see what you
I'll draw
got.
their attention from above while you shoot.
Blast him!
Shadow strike.
Oh!
Appendage destroyed. Shoot while they're still crying.
Chop him up.
Oh yeah, I love getting stronger.
Black blatter wings. Come here, you disgusting little bastard.
Let's do this thing.
They're off guard. Stagger them with the attack. Scream edge. Shadow strike.
Woohoo! We did it.
Nice work.
She fucking murdered that dude. I'll need to make sure to charge my my Pro Controller so I know what the fuck I'm pushing. The keys are not the same. Prototype boots.
Wait till you see me in action.
Let's see what you've got.
Yeah?
I'm here to fucking kill you. Hard style.
Shadow strike. Sliding splinter. Appendage destroyed. Move in and
One for the
strike.
history books.
Blast him! That dude doesn't want to fucking die.
That was way closer than anyone wanted.
Nice work.
This character can't equip nothing. It's fucking lame. Prototype sexy boots. Extra cool belt unlocked. Fuck is fashion gear? This is how your character looks sexy. That's the transmog section. Look at this shit. Hey, you big bitch.
Wait till you see me in action.
Engaging. Lay down some fire for me.
This round's gonna hurt.
Sliding.
Shoot them now before they get up.
Blast him! What are you doing? Blast his ass. Chrome up.
I can't move.
Ah, I'm fucked.
Sliding.
Chop him up.
Shadow strike.
I'll draw their attention
can't
from above
move.
while you shoot.
Hostile neutralized. Switch to close range combat. Scream and blast. Move in and do some
Chop him
damage.
up. Beat his ass.
That was way closer than anyone wanted.
We got it. Let's move.
Garbage. Look at these nasty bastards. I authorize murder.
Okay,
Oops,
it's on.
fucked up.
Close in and start counting.
Now it's my turn. Sliding splinter.
Dude, we're gonna get there eventually.
Open fire and blast them. Slit edge. That bit staggered.
Sliding splinter.
How about that?
Scream
Perfect.
Flame grenade!
I should
Boom!
go first.
That was way closer than anyone wanted.
Nice work.
Go fuck yourself, nerd.
Yeah.
I just want to perform the jump. There it is.
Open fire and blast them!
Target in sight. Shadow strike.
Assault hammer! Flame grenade! Slit edge! I can't move!
Strike. I should heal up first.
Please heal me!
Shadow strike. Appendage destroyed. Move in and strike.
I'm fucking it up.
For the history books! Flame grenade!
Slide.
They'll use me as a bridge.
I'm fucking it up. Howdy. Iron knife. I believe that is an upgrade for us. Advanced iron knife. Cool.
Guess we gotta
Whoa.
fight them.
Babs!
Strike.
Babs!
Wolf
Now,
right up.
my turn.
Shoot them now before they get up.
Target in sight.
What's up, killer? What are you up to? Blasting. It's time for you to move on to another game, man.
Now it's my turn. Use an aura. Get control of the battle.
That was way closer than anyone wanted.
Nice work.
You've done everything you can to Final Fantasy. It's time for you to move on, dude. There's nothing else to be gained. It's time to move on to bigger, better games. I know it's hard leaving your friends behind, but you've outgrown it.
The rain's starting to let up, just in time for sunrise. Follow me. I promise you're gonna love this.
Probably not. Screen shakes. Artifacts in the background. You're pretty funny for somebody who's about to be fucking banned. Disgusting traitor. What is it? Oh.
Pretty wild, huh?
I'm looking pretty sexy. Got some big old lips on me.
They're all indigenous, as
Yes.
far as we can tell.
Enjoy the ads,
We need to learn to
loser.
play nice with these guys if we're going to try and coexist together.
1 trillion ads a second. Look at them. Dino dogs. Popping. Can't wait to kill them.
We call this planet Mira. You won't find it on any star chart. But it's our new home.
Wow. Conquered by
Recognize
United
the habitat
States.
unit? That's where we're headed. Watch yourself.
It's
That
the new
first step's
Greenland.
a doozy. We can jump if you like. You could handle the fall.
Could I?
But the indigents down there are another story. Some big, some mean, all nasty. Given our options, the high road here would be the safer way to go, relatively speaking. That said, whichever way you want to go, I'll follow your lead. You decide.
NEB detection types. Certain enemies will find on Mira will attack you as soon as they detect you. You can tell an enemy's detection type by the icon next to their name. Enemies with a level much lower than yours will not attack unprovoked. Non-aggressive, no icon. Attack you on vision. If you get close. Cool, whatever. Sprinting. Aerial cam. Woohoo! Yippee! You okay? Yippee! Ah! Should have got that life pod up there before I jumped down, huh? Vehicle wreckage. Dude, they got the fucking Mustang Warthog. The future's so cool. What up?
What?
Whoa. Change time. I don't need to do that. I guess we can't talk to him. Oh, they got little talk bubbles. The primordial creatures, or indigens, as we blades call them, in these parts are vicious. It's a good idea not to engage them unless... Alright, I guess I'm done talking. Let me drive your fucking cool car. You can't leave that here.
Oh yeah, I love getting stronger.
We broke it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe we should have just stuck to the high road. It sucks down here. There's a fucking level 8 fuckwad up there. Hell no. These guys are fucking mean. Just to run on by you. You don't see me.
Let's do this thing.
Let's see what you've got.
Blast him in the fucking skull.
Soul hammer. Shoot them now before they get up. Flame grenade.
Boom! Hey man, don't be fucking blowing your snot on me, bitch. I'm gonna get the fucking buttons down eventually.
Appendage destroyed. Move in and strike.
One for the history books. Appendage destroyed. Shoot while they're still crying about it.
Shadow strike.
I busted his forehead pimple.
Now.
Disgusting.
Melee attacks. Early burn.
One for the history books. That was way closer than anyone wanted.
We
Warren
got him.
survival
Let's move.
souls.
Yeah.
Oops. Come here, you pig bitch.
Okay, it's on. Close in and start pounding.
Close in
Now,
and start
it's mine.
pounding.
Slide.
Appendage destroyed. Shoot while they're still crying about it. Slim edge. Yeah. Now you can waltz right up to them. Assault hammer. Flame grenade.
Blast him. A delicious tail. The fuck is that? Oh, hell yeah. Upgrade. Giga pants of hell.
Yeah.
Well, while we're attacking,
Let's do this thing.
Let's see what
Slim
we got.
edge.
Shadow strike.
Assault hammer.
Flame grenade.
blast him.
Nice.
Beat the fuck out of him.
Damage.
One for the history books.
Appendage destroyed. Move in and strike.
That was way closer than anyone wanted.
We got him. Let's move.
Do 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 do. Muscly bulge. What? Holy hell. Kill it just because.
Open fire and blast them. Infuriate. Room armor.
Shadow
Boom!
How about that force?
Destroy his disgusting head!
Appendage destroyed. Shoot while they're still crying about it.
Now! Melee
One
attack!
for the history books.
I'm in trouble. Heal me!
Hell no, we ain't got time for you to die.
This is weird. Nice. Move in and do some damage.
Haven't died.
It's true on any planet.
Elastic cell. Whatever that means.
Jig is up. Open fire and blast!
Target in sight! Shadow
One
strike!
for the history books.
Appendage destroyed. Move in and strike.
One for the history books. Shoot them now before they get up. Flame grenade.
Early bird.
Kill him!
That was way closer than anyone wanted.
We got him. Let's move.
Looking for this thing that's over here. I don't think we're gonna get to it. Who puts the fucking jump up on a
To be
trigger?
like this.
You didn't fucking see me, liar!
Shadow strike.
Oops.
Flame grenade. Slit edge. Appendage destroyed. Shoot while they're still crying about it. How about
Shoot
that
him in his
force?
ass!
Now topple him. Shadow strike.
Advanced Iron Riv. Nice. It's worse than what we have. Never mind. Crits on insects. Lower cooldown. Advanced Iron Blades. They cost the same? Choo! You guys got anything to say? Spent the night together. Sexed up.
There.
What up, G? Oh. Let's not forget this while we're here. Run away, you disgusting pigs.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's one way.
Yeah. Yeah. If I get you over, you'll use me as a fridge. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Ah!
Yeah. Yeah.
Wait.
Yeah.
Don't fucking bother me. You can bother me though. I like you.
Open fire and blast them.
Target in sight!
Blow his fucking legs off.
Shadow strike!
Slit edge. Yeah. Now you can waltz right up to them.
My turn!
Flame grenade. Chrome armor. How about that force? Slit edge. I've been staggered.
Slide!
Destroy his legs. Disgusting, disgusting beast.
Slit edge.
Shadow strike! I should heal up first.
Flame grenade.
Early bird!
How about
Hurt
that?
me down.
Blast
I
him.
should heal up first.
Yeah. Now you can waltz right up to them. I've been staggered.
Sliding splinter!
Slit. Let's turn the table.
Now, melee!
Oops.
Shadow strike!
Flame grenade.
This force!
Slit. Let's turn the table. Melee.
Sliding splinter!
You can still make it. Strike now.
I'm in trouble. Heal me!
I think we died, dude.
I have to stay in this. Help me! Sliding splinter! Scream edge! Move in and strike!
Closer than anyone wanted.
Nice work.
She pulled her at the end. Jeez.
Yeah.
Level 6 too high for us.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes. Be ungovernable.
Yeah. Let's do this thing.
I'm here to
Let's see
fuck.
what you've got.
Shoot him in his
They're
asshole.
off guard. Stagger them with a melee attack.
Yeah. What's your step? Oh.
Early bird. Target in sight. Shadow strike. Nice. Move in and do some damage. Side flash.
I'm actively fucking it up.
Slit edge. Yeah. Now you can waltz
Now
right
it's
up.
my turn.
Flame
Upper
grenade.
hand.
Appendage destroyed.
I'll top off.
We did it.
I never imagined this is where life was going to take me.
What are you talking about? What's this woman talking about all the time? I didn't think I'd be here. You not sign up for this or something? Storm assault rifle. What is that giant monkey? Giant monkey. And some dino dogs. New machine gun. It's over 8,000.
Open fire and blast them!
Target in sight! Shadow strike!
One for the history books! Slit edge!
Side
Flame
flash!
grenade!
Early bird!
Yeah!
Die, scum.
That's the
Slit edge!
Move in and keep them going!
That was way closer than anyone wanted.
We got him.
Yeah.
Let's move.
Something on top of that rock.
Yeah!
Level 21 monkey. There's a lot of stuff hanging out around here.
Yeah! Yeah! Yeah!
Nothing stopping me from doing whatever the fuck I want either. It's a level 30 murder monkey. What's underneath me? It's unfortunate.
Yeah! 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 Yeah!
Looks a lot bigger up close, doesn't it?
Yes, it does, baby.
And this was just the habitat unit. The white whale was one hell of a ship. Until it all came crashing down, at least. That's the west gate. It's closed off now for security reasons. But we've repurposed a freight elevator that will get us inside.
We're on a dog.
Grexes. And they're riled. We can't leave them roaming here. Not this close to the gate.
We'll have to murder
We're gonna
them.
have to take them down. You ready?
Ready to kill. Weapons you choose on foot are split between melee and ranged. Tend to do more damage per hit. Sounds like the opposite of what's actually true, but alright. I know all this
Didn't
shit.
have to be like this.
Okay, it's on! Close in and start
Blast his fucking skull!
One for the history books! Yeah, now you can waltz right up to them. Ah!
Ah! You're already almost dead, dude.
Appendage destroyed. Move in and strike. Slide. Shadow strike.
Swift edge! Yeah, now you can waltz right up to them.
Now, my turn.
Shoot them now before they get up!
Shut up, you stupid bitch!
Suck nice. Move in and do some damage.
One for the history books!
Slide. Slinger.
Flame grenade!
Boom!
Love getting stronger.
Blast him.
It's a shame we had to settle near so much wildlife.
Uh-huh. It's a shame we have to kill
Some
them.
species aren't so hostile, but they aren't necessarily friendly either. I've come to learn that there's a fine line between self-defense and provoking a fight. We need to walk that line.
I'm not gonna. I'm gonna kill everything.
All right, let's head in.
For fun.
Who knows? Maybe seeing the inside will jog your memory.
I gotta get my burritos.
My burritos. My dinner.
Worn survival headset. Worn survival sleeves. Hell yeah. Time to get cute. The fuck do we have before? The color changed. Nice. Hell yeah. Definitely. Green's way cooler. Wait. Changing class. Fuck! Glasses. Dude, I can't read. What does this all mean? Sniffer. Boosts evasion and continually restores HP. No. We're poor. We have burrito bowls at home. A bowl with a burrito in it. Whose fault is that, huh? You need to be out there shaking that shit. For the cause. You ain't pulling your fucking fair weight. Okay. Oh, it's raining again. Hey, you.
Thanks.
Oh, hello. You must be the new friend that Colonel Elba mentioned in her report. Having just woken up after all that time, I'm sure you're dying to get home and take a shower. Unfortunately, the West Gate is closed at the moment. If you want to enter the city, you'll need to use the elevator. Probably open the gate soon, thanks to the great work you guys did killing that monster. Until then, I've got to forgive the inconvenience. Please understand. I don't understand. Yep. Activato. Whoa! Give me some fucking space, bitch. Burrito. Why is that thing fucking recorded with a shaky cam?
Can't wait to build my harem in this game, too.
Well, here we are. Not too shabby, huh? For a giant beached spaceship, anyway. But, like it or not, this place is our home now. We took the name from the city it was modeled after back on Earth. We call it New Los Angeles.
Boo!
Welcome to NLA.
Everything's fucking burned down. It's all on fire.
And so it was that another survivor came to join our band of refugees. Together, we resolved to forge a new way of life here on Mira. Come what may. New LA was our beautiful lie to ourselves. Truth is, we were adrift, heading into the unknown. Our native home was gone, swallowed in a shroud of light. And our future was uncertain. We had no idea what fate lay in store for us. Only that we had to keep living in order to see it.
Music is way hardcore. What's happening? This place looks like ass. It's modeled after Los Angeles. It's got 3 buildings there. I'm actually disappointed when I saw that. We saved the game.
How about a quick tour of the facilities to refresh your memory?
Tutorial away, baby.
Let's start with your living quarters. Follow me.
Elevator loads in.
Brave citizens of New Los Angeles, good day. This is your Director General, Maurice Chausson. Today, I once again come to you with news I am truly delighted to share. Yesterday, we repatriated 10 more White Whale crew members. These fellow pioneers will rejoin our ranks as citizens of NLA, bringing with them skills and know-how that will bolster our ability to survive and indeed flourish here in our new home. This, of course, is only the latest success in our continuing efforts.
Director General? Since when?
For the rescue and recovery of
2 days ago,
all
ma'am.
brothers and sisters. I stand here truly humbled and
From
grateful.
political aide to director general in just a few weeks. At this rate, he'll be emperor by next month.
Nick Emperor. Oh yeah.
Irina? Gwyn?
Nice work out there, ma'am.
Ask who those 2 people are, or ask why she's called ma'am. I don't care.
Right. Introductions. Irina Akulov, Gwyn Evans.
This one of the survivors, Colonel?
The survivor. I only found a single pod intact at Starfall Basin.
Wait, what? What happened to 10 more crew members?
Come on, seriously?
Lied.
Chausson was never one to let the truth get in the way of a good speech. Still, every last survivor counts.
Something odd about her head.
You can call me Irina.
She's got
I'm
a
with the
massive
Interceptors.
forehead underneath that hair.
Me too. Same division. You can call me Mr. Evans. Or just Gwyn.
The three of us were in the Coalition forces together. Specifically, the Special Operations Heavy Armor Training Unit.
Hell yeah.
AKA the Skeleton Crew. I was a colonel and Irina a lieutenant. Gwyn was a more recent recruit. Of course, I keep telling them we don't need those old ranks anymore now that we're here.
You're still Colonel to me, ma'am. No reorg will ever change that. And that's not about chain of command either. It's about respect. You've earned it.
And the award for best ass kiss goes to...
Sheesh.
Well, I'd remind you both the ma'ams aren't necessary if I thought you'd listen.
Oh?
All right, ma'am. We should be getting back to work. Until next time, Colonel.
What did they just whisper to each other?
Right. We should be going too. The administrative district isn't far. That's where you'll be calling home. For now, anyway.
Disgusting secret keepers.
Strength comes from experience.
Woohoo! Level up! Oh, hold up. Anna down there wants to hang out. What up, Blee? What up, Blood?
Wow, let's see.
Ah! Heard gunshots of some sort of dying whale from the other side of the western gate. Guess one of the teams has been fighting with an indigent. God damn it. I really hope they finally look out, or took out the aggressive indigents that have been causing problems just inside the city. So in that case, we should be able to reopen the gate soon. We'll do it. Let me in one of these really cool robos. Motherfucker's got a big ass cock piece. What up, G? What are you up to, dude?
Hey!
We do a little jumping. Dude, we're a jumper. Combat high heels, dude. That SOB's about to crash, dude. Burrito. Borgito burrito. What's up, man? How you doing? You back from Alaska? Oh. Hey, I remember that girl. Didn't she in another Xenoblade? It's like a summon that you could get.
Damn it!
2 weeks, man. That's a long time. Nice fucking little hair clip you got there. Notices it from another game. The Monado.
Look, I know what exhaust smells like, and it was exhaust in the cockpit. Just check the ductwork, would you?
Oh, I'm checking. I just seriously doubt... Hey, look at that! The intake exhaust bypass is reversed. Oh man, it's a good thing I caught that.
You caught that?
Bitch.
You're the one who cleared me to fly.
Everything okay? It's not like you to flub a flight check, Lynn. Good thing you had a rugged pilot like Doug at the controls.
Oh, hey Elma. How'd it go out there? And would this be one of the you-know-who's? Cool. I'm Lynn Lee Koo, mechanic and top all-around fix-it gal for Blade.
Lin Lee Koo. Find out how old Lynn is. Okay.
She's 13.
Oh!
I know, she looks young, and she is young, but trust me.
I was gonna say some shit
she's
I
one of
probably
our
shouldn't
top
have.
talents.
Most of the time, that is. Most of the time.
Anyway, you guys heading back to the barracks?
Saved.
Yeah.
By context.
Why do you ask?
As long as you're here, why don't I take you on the transport? It's a great way to see the city. I'll give you the grand tour.
That sounds like a great idea.
All right, Doug, I think that'll be all for today. You can clean up here and dock the Skell.
What?
Don't mind the exhaust. I'll take care of it tomorrow.
Don't mind it? Wait, why am I cleaning up your mess in the first place? Lynn! Lynn!
She's just a baby. Okay. Lynn is now a party member? Shield Trooper. I don't trust you to shield shit. Bitch. Roscoe. Ask Roscoe about the Curators Division. Ask Roscoe something is troubling him. Our resource transport helicopters are constantly being attacked by indigents. So how... What the fuck is happening? Affinity. I'm learning about these people I've never met. So far, Howard and Siska have managed to evade the attacks with quick thinking and spry reflexes. I know it's only a matter of time before our luck runs out. We've asked the interceptors to help clear out the flight paths of indigents. They have a lot on their plates right now, so it could be a bit. I hope they get to it real soon.
Listen to this.
Even merely maintaining our current front lines requires ludicrous amounts of money and materials. Why is money a thing? There's no economy. Everything is free, right? You're doing it to survive. Why does money matter? It's difficult enough on Earth, but supporting a military on a planet like this requires resources on a whole nother scale. Which means we curators need to secure sufficient resources here on Mira to fuel Blade's military activities. Otherwise, it will be impossible to sustain ourselves against our new enemies. Search for the Lifehold or continue countless other Blade projects. Lifehold. It's not the most glamorous line of work, but when it came to understand how important it was to the continuance of Blade, I knew I had to join up. Cool, Roscoe.
Hey, listen!
What are you, dude? Unicorn symbol? How am I supposed to handle this by myself? Oh, don't mind me. Go ahead to the Blade Barracks. There's a transport pilot just down the way. Ask him and he'll take you to the administrative district. What are these, things? Magnifying glasses. Is it just like an interactable? Sick, I've wasted my time.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Transport me, peasant. Yeah. Oh. Oh, yeah. That's one ugly fucking plane. That's a flying school bus. It's like a very ugly version of the Pelican.
Not bad, huh? You can see everything from up here.
It beats walking, that's for sure.
The best way to see NLA. I never get tired of this view. It's like a different city every time.
It's certainly come a long way in the last few weeks.
Why do they sound electronic?
There's still so much to be done.
One day at a time.
Speaking of which, we don't really have time for a full pleasure cruise here. Why don't you give us the express tour then? Just the highlights.
Okay, you got it. New LA is divided into 4 districts. We departed from the industrial district, where Doug and I were conducting the flight test. It has food production, skill development, you know, industries and stuff.
It's also where the West Gate is located, remember? Expect to pass through there fairly often. The only other gate out of the city is in the administrative district, but I'm skipping ahead.
Next is the commercial district.
Whoa! They got army pizza?
Cafes, clothing, groceries, you name it. It's a veritable shopping paradise.
The CD is the closest thing to a downtown we've got. It can actually get pretty crowded sometimes.
Well, by NLA standards anyway. Day or night, the best and only bargains on the planet.
Why is there a shopping district
The
here?
residential district. Housing, housing, and more housing. Well, plus a nice park and the cathedral.
Oh, there's like
If
12
you're ever
houses
looking
out
for
there.
Quiet time alone, or want to relax and unwind with a good book, that's the spot.
Right? The park is my favorite place to just zone out and chill. And last but not least, our destination, the administrative district, the nerve center at the heart of NLA. Note the distinct dual-level structure here. The upper level holds our administrative tower, home to Blade HQ and the government. Not to mention Armory Alley as well as the barracks where we live. The lower level there is a hangar complex for Skell maintenance and repairs. And this concludes our tour. We will be landing shortly.
Thanks, Lynn.
Yippee!
We'll save the rest of orientation for once we're back at the barracks.
Full-bladed helicopter. That looks like a pain in the ass.
Enjoy your stay in the administrative district, and thank you for flying Lindley Airlines.
Right. Let's get you over to the barracks. Then I should file my report. They'll be eager to hear the details on how I found you, I'm sure.
Well then, we better not keep them waiting. The barracks are pretty close, actually. They're set up just behind the giant blade tower here. That road there wraps around the left side and leads right to it.
We'll pass through Armory Alley, but let's not get sidetracked, okay? We can check it out later.
Okay. I want to look at this fucking helicopter. Good lord. do you think its purpose is? Shut up. Has one gun. What up, dude? Fucking look at me, bitch. Treasure? Just steal someone else's property. Excellent. Told me not to stay here.
Hey! What? What?
Ask Vera about recent developments. I may be a rough and tumble blade, but believe it or not, I was once studying to be a biologist. When I was a student, I was off on one country trip after another, doing field work with my professor. We traversed jungles and deserts hunting for rare animals and fossils. And then, we'd find one. And when we'd find one, we'd jump up and down with glee like children. Ha 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 ha! My professor stayed behind on Earth. But I know he'd have been thrilled to come here and see all the unidentified species of Mirror.
What?
Cool, man. Tell me about the xenoforms. After the horrible fate that befell Earth, some humans have come to resent all xenoforms. Yeah, me too. But as a scientist, I'm always eager to see examples of life forms who achieved required intelligence through a different evolutionary path. From what I understand, they found ruins throughout the planet that suggest intelligent life existed here previously. I always relish opportunities to counter the unknown. What about you? ATM? You can't use this now.
Hey.
You gotta apply for a credit card? Hold on. There's something worth stealing. Oh, yeah!
And here we are, the Blade Barracks. Consider yourself our guest until we finish getting you registered. Feel free to come and go as you please.
I think I can answer that one.
What up?
So, you must be the latest rescue.
It's the liar on the TV.
Secretary Nagi!
Ms. Ku. Chipper as always, I see.
Oh, this isn't the guy
What
that's on
can I
TV.
say? Pep is my middle name.
I ran into Doug Barrett on the way here, and he didn't seem quite so upbeat. Anything about today's flight I should know?
No. Nothing to worry about.
Ouch.
Good. Be sure it stays that way. More importantly, Elma, you found another one. Excellent work out there.
Just doing my job, Mr. Secretary.
Now, as for officially registering our new citizen here,
Why don't we talk inside? There's a lot of ground to cover. It could take some time.
ah yes, of course. Forgive me. You must be weary from the stasis and your journey back to us. Please, after you.
I'll put on some tea.
Come on now.
Allow me to formally introduce myself. My name is Kentaro Nagi. You may remember me as Captain of the White Whale, but now I serve as Secretary of Defense here for New LA.
I don't know who you are.
The provisional government has charged me with keeping the peace, so all military and police matters fall under my jurisdiction.
He's also my superior officer. And he'd be an excellent person to talk to when you're ready to start looking for work.
What about a job right here with Blade? He seems capable.
Let's give it a little more time.
Bitch.
At least until he knows enough to be able to make an informed decision. He seems to be suffering from some form of memory loss.
Memory loss? From the stasis?
He could barely remember his name, and nothing at all about what happened to Earth or the White Whale.
I see. Though, come to think of it, the entire lot of us have only been on this planet for what, 2 months? It shouldn't take very long to get caught up.
My thoughts exactly.
Well then, where should we begin?
Inquire. Clarify. Question. Inquire. How did we get here?
It started at the end, 2 years ago. The end of Earth.
How did we get here in only 2
The
years?
casualty of a battle between two hyper-advanced alien civilizations. Their technology and weapons were beyond our comprehension.
Third time
we
we've
were
seen
like
this cutscene.
infants, naked, powerless. The Earth was reduced to ash and blown away.
God dang. Why'd they show up to fight at all if they were just gonna blow it up?
I still wonder if I hadn't been there. If maybe all of this could have somehow been avoided.
No one can know that, Elma. What we do know is without you, there'd have been no Project Exodus, and no escape for any of us. Did it go perfectly? No. But we are here, and we are alive. We survived. So yes, Project Exodus. Once we learned the Earth might be threatened, we needed a plan to preserve all her various life forms. That plan was the Earth Life Colonization Project, otherwise known as Project Exodus.
Those of us who escaped on the White Whale spent over 2 years wandering in space. 2 hard years. But we clung to our mission. Find a habitable planet and settle there. We had no idea how long it would take. Or that the decision would eventually be made for us.
The xenoforms found us again, and, well, it wasn't a happy reunion. Earth wasn't enough. They wanted humanity destroyed. For better
why?
and for worse, we were close to planet Mira when we lost control of the White Whale. Inertia and gravity took it from there.
The ship had taken way too much damage to survive entering the atmosphere intact. We had no choice. We channeled all the power we had left to soft land the habitat. Once the dust cleared, we set to work transforming it into its current state. Searching for survivors, establishing Blade, installing the provisional government. Basically, making it a sustainable city.
Ask more information about Blade.
Blade is an acronym. Builders of a legacy after the destruction of Earth.
Sheesh.
Quite fitting, I think. It's a relatively new organization. Up there in space, we had plenty of provisions, and a crew trained to handle the limited amount of situations we might encounter in our travels. But of course, all that changed after we lost most of our ship and came crashing down here on Mira. We needed food, water, search and rescue teams, surveyors, police. The list goes on and on. It was too much for the provisional government to manage on its own. so Blade was born. The idea was to have one central organization with different disciplines to fill these various roles. Its core was pulled from the Coalition military, so it's mostly former soldiers. But fighting isn't our most important duty. Right now, we have a single top priority that supersedes all others. The search for and recovery of the Lifehold.
The Lifehold.
Take a look at this. The White Whale was designed to carry an exceedingly large number of passengers, all of them held in stasis. All housed in a structure called the Lifehold. This is a complete schematic of that facility. Only essential personnel were conscious and active for the journey from Earth. The flight crew, maintenance engineers. And of course, some military so we could defend ourselves if necessary. But the vast majority were in the Lifehold. Are in the Lifehold. With any luck, they're all still there, in stasis, waiting to be rescued. But there's a problem. We now know the Lifehold broke apart along with the rest of the ship when we came down on Mira. What we don't know is exactly where all the pieces landed. Not very comforting, I know. Blade's top priority now is locating the missing units.
Asking about registration.
Ah, yes. All citizens of NLA are required to register their name, age, and occupation. We also ask you report any personal assets and take a short survey regarding your current state of health. All purely as a precaution. I'm sure you understand. As the caretakers of humanity's survival, we all have certain responsibilities.
And hey, it's not all bad. Registering gets you access to all kinds of public services.
I shoot things.
In any case, I'm sure this is all a lot to digest. You'll be wanting some time. Ms. Koo, even I'm tired of hearing myself speak. Why don't you take our guest out for some air? Perhaps a tour of the administrative district.
Yes, sir. Come on, we'll keep this briefing brief.
Take a guided tour of the Blade Administrative District with Lynn and Alma. Learn about life as a member of Blade. I don't like how Blade doesn't have a period after each one. To symbolize it's an acronym. Let's friggin' go, guys. Customization Center. Okay. Oh. Fuck me. Yes, good luck. Network console. Just a slight heart palpitation. Not a big deal. Leave.
You know, it's not every day we're authorized to let a civilian tour the administrative district.
Yeah. Nagi must really, really want him to join Blade.
The AD is a bit different from the other districts. It's got everything a Blade would need, all in one place, without any extra fluff.
Get a load of that skill. Even the way that they walk is so cool. Oh
work
yeah,
on these things?
work it, baby.
What is a skell?
What? You don't remember what a skell is? That gorgeous exoskeleton that just went by? basically like the most incredible, awesomest super weapons ever. Lasers, force fields, bipedal and vehicular transformations. Sorry, I get so excited whenever I think about it.
Originally, scales were developed as a defensive measure to counter potential alien threats. It wasn't enough to save Earth, though. We were outnumbered and outgunned. Still, just look around you. New LA has gone from basically nothing to this in just 2 short months. We could never have come so far so fast without Skell technology. I'd love to get you into one to see for yourself, but it's not that simple.
Well, yeah, duh. For one thing, only Blades are allowed to pilot Skells. And even then, you need a license.
These aren't toys we're talking about. They're complex machines with powerful weapons. And they're a precious resource. We only have so many of them to go around. So yes, as you might imagine, the certification process is a fairly rigorous one.
I'm sure you're thinking, where do I sign up for the test? But it's not that simple. They choose you, not the other way around. You can't just walk in the front door and volunteer.
This place
There
sucks.
is some criteria. The details are largely hidden, but basically, HQ only allows the cream of the crop to take the test. Blades who go above and beyond in their duties, and for the people of New LA in general.
So what do you say? If you become a Blade and work hard, I'm sure it'll only be a matter of time before they tap you on the shoulder.
Speaking of work, that reminds me. Why don't we check out the Mission Control Board first? That's where we take on our assignments.
Good call. Let's head on over.
Yeah! Trevor.
What's wrong?
Ask Trevor about the purpose of Blade. Members of each division have their own responsibilities, but mine is primarily guard duty. Lately, there has been reports of dangerous indigents appearing near the entrances of the cities. That's why we've sealed the gates and taken a defensive posture. Why don't you just go out there with your robots and gun them down? We've tightened our guard to the extent that there's absolutely no chance of indigent infiltrating the city. And I heard that Alma and some new guy already slaughtered the Grex pack that prowled outside the western gate. So I guess we've all ought to thank Team Alma for their successful countermeasures. That's me, dude.
So this is Mission Control. We don't have a dispatch system yet, so Blades usually choose their own assignments. Everyone comes here and selects from the missions available on the board.
And it's not just official Blade tasks. Anyone with a request is free to post here. Businesses, citizens, whoever.
Yeah, it's basically how anything gets done in New LA, so the board is constantly updating. Just about every Blade will stop by here at some point in their shift.
It's like our second home. You'll always find a number of Blades around here, blowing off steam or browsing mission control for their next assignment.
Whenever I get freed up, I'll stop here first thing to check for any missions I might be suited for.
Likewise. And if the assignment seems too tough to handle solo, that's what the Scout Console is for. We should show you that next.
Hey, who's giving this tour anyway? We
Is this the
also
online
have
function?
the Scout Console, if the assignment seems too tough to handle solo. And Elma just said that, didn't she?
Hey,
Come talk to me. L. What up, Eleonora?
Yes?
I don't want to talk to you. Yeah!
Yeah!
It's fucking music, dude.
Ta-da! The Blade Scout Console. When the going gets tough, the tough go to the Scout Console. You know, to get tougher.
If you do end up joining us, you'll quickly realize just how important this little kiosk is. A lot of the mission control assignments are too much for any one Blade to handle. They tend to call for multiple members with specialized knowledge
Is this
or
where you,
unique skills.
like, pull your party members in?
This console lets you search for and recruit other blades to fill those roles for just such an occasion.
You can't spell blade without team. Sorta. Anyway, awesome, right? So, you're ready to join up?
Hang on, Lynn. Take it easy, would you?
What? I'm just saying you'd have to be some kind of an idiot not to want to join Blade.
Damn.
Or maybe a crazy person.
Oh, and here I thought you might be pressuring our guest.
Apology accepted. Now, how about a little shopping? And I'm not talking about the stuff over in the commercial district. I'm talking about Armory Alley.
Armory Alley. Hell yeah.
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 Yeah. Yeah.
Dude, fucking jumping's
So
insane.
this street's what we call Armory Alley.
Blades can requisition equipment from any of the vendors here.
I won't lie, most Blade members face danger on a daily basis. Having the latest gear isn't about impressing your friends. It's a matter of survival.
True enough. And that goes not only for your personal armor and weapons, what we call ground gear, but for skell equipment as well.
You can even buy whole skells. Can you imagine owning your own skell? Huh? Oh, right, the door. I think all that's left is the heart of Blade itself. Blade Tower.
Blade Tower. Find your dream skill and customize it. I hate this place. Let me buy stuff.
Hey!
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
So yeah, Blade Tower. When we come here, it's usually to stop by Blade HQ.
Blade HQ.
The higher-ups, like Secretary Nagi and Commander Vandam, will spend most of their day here. The government leaders, too. They're based in the tower. Guys like our new Director General Maurice Chassan, for example.
Blades sometimes report to the leadership here after we finish key assignments. You'll want to remember this place.
And that about does it for our tour. So, what do you think? Pretty amazing setup, right? You can't wait to join Blade, right?
Okay, Lynn, seriously, that's enough. We're not here to make a sales pitch. We just want you to have all the facts so you can make an informed decision to join us, or
I'm
not.
standing there with my hands like
Now
that.
that you've seen where and how we work, hopefully it made a good impression, but your decision will be just that, your decision. In any case, let's head back to the barracks. Secretary Nagi...
I have a feeling I don't get to make a decision. Can't put my finger on it. You've just woken up, so you might feel pretty hazy. If you're confused about anything, you can check the tips. Not doing that. I can't read. Yeah! Help me out of this menu! Wait, there's something to steal. Large container locked. Must learn the mechanical field skill to recover this treasure.
Yeah.
Scams.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Honey, we're home.
Oh my god.
Yes, very amusing.
Who wants a fresh cup of tea?
Thank you, Ms. Gu, but I can't stay long. I just wanted to pass along a request from your commanding officer.
Commander Vandam? Does it have anything to do with our new arrival?
Correct. He stopped by while you were out on your tour. He said he'll come back, but that I shouldn't wait to ask you.
Here we go. I bet I can guess.
You probably can.
Where the hell am
He
I?
wants to fast-track our new friend here for blade duty
Oh,
with a training
never mind.
assignment. What in the hell are we waiting for? As he put it.
The commander does have a way with words.
Makes even my pitch sound smooth.
I explained about the memory issues, but he didn't see it as a problem. And to be honest, given
Don't
our
care.
current need for Blade recruits, I can't say I entirely disagree.
Hey, it's not me you need to convince. Blade service is voluntary, remember?
Of course, and I would never force or coerce anyone.
I'll do it. For money.
Well, friend, what do you say? Can we count on you to do your part?
Yeah, man. I don't think there's any point in saying no. They're just gonna make me say yes.
I knew you'd make the right choice. Welcome to the organization. Elma, he can start on your team. You'll begin training immediately.
Yes, Mr. Secretary. With pleasure.
All right. Welcome to the Cool Kids Club.
My guy looks like a fucking douche.
Now then, let's discuss that training assignment. We've decided to start you out on a probe installation, just to get your feet wet.
I guess we should back up a bit. Here in New LA, we're using a specialized computer system called Frontier Nav to help us deploy a sensor grid across Mira.
Yeah.
A network of data probes that allows us to monitor conditions and collect all kinds of information about the planet.
Expanding that grid and filling in the blind spots is one of Blade's highest priorities. Here, take a look at this. What you're seeing on screen is a terrain map that includes New LA and the surrounding landmass. As you can see, we've divided the area into a series of hexagonal blocks.
As you
We
can
call
see,
these
it's
blocks segments.
360p.
Together, they form our grid. We determined this was the most efficient pattern, given the limited range of our probes. Based on it, we know exactly where we need the probes to go. Now we just have to install them.
The sooner the better, as far as I'm concerned. The Frontier Nav probes can also detect the general locations of living things in the vicinity, which comes in handy if we need to track down a Blade or another citizen.
Yes, quite handy indeed. So for this first exercise, you'll be heading here, to that white segment. Go there, install the data probe, and then come back home.
Got it. East of the city.
In that case, we can take the East Gate out of the administrative district, right? We should be there in no time.
I'll leave the details on the data probe installation procedure to you, Elma.
Of course, Mr. Secretary. All right, you two, shall we?
Yeah! Training or not, let's go install the hell out of that probe.
Yeah. Install the hell out of that probe, bruh. Crack. Well.
Yeah.
I hate it here. I need a new shirt, dude. It don't match my cool pants.
Man, am I glad we pulled an assignment to the east of the city this time. It'd be a long walk all the way back over to the West Gate.
Hold on. Are we even sure the East Gate will be open? Last I heard, it was still on lockdown from all the high-level indigent activity.
It was, but they just lowered the threat level earlier today. The gates are officially open for business. One of our teams must have gone out there and kicked some furry indigent butt, huh?
Speculate.
Wouldn't surprise me at all. Irina's team is one of our best.
How does he know Irina and Gwyn?
We ran into them just before we met up with you. They were on their way out to an assignment.
Well, then that settles it. It must have been them, right? Man, forget this amateur hour probe baloney. Those guys are where the action's at.
Whoa!
I'll try not
Excuse
to take
me,
that personally.
bitch.
But enough talk. We've got
Calls
our
me an
mission to
amateur
deal
on my
with.
first mission?
Let's head out.
No shit.
Roger. That probe isn't gonna install itself. Let's get to the East Gate, shall we?
Okay. Let's go. This is Eleonora, Blade Support Lead. Here to tell you that the segment feature of your map is now available for use. Can I buy stuff though? Hold on, the game's trying to load.
Yeah. Yeah.
Woo! Protective gear. Oh my. Hell yes, dude. So you got 0 physical resistance? And all beam resistance? I don't believe this game. Purchase and equipped. Hell yeah. I don't understand. Bigger number means better weapon. Oh my. You know, I don't really care about y'all, if I'm being completely honest. Give her a sick helmet. Nah, dude, fuck it. I don't care about y'all. Yes! The Gigas has arrived.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Tomas?
Yeah.
Got anything interesting to tell me, dude?
Hey,
Don't care about you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah? We need to get some levels on us.
Slick edge. Is this our chance? Our chance to move in?
My turn.
Two crossbow-like looking thing.
Move in and keep the rhythm going.
Hey, Force! Get off!
Wow, that cramped in style more than usual. Slick edge. Now you can waltz right up.
Now, my turn.
Fucking blast him.
Slide nice. Move in and do some damage.
One for the history books.
Hey, Force! Get off!
Slick edge. Yeah, now you can waltz right up to them.
My turn.
Flame grenade.
Am I supposed further away from my character?
Come off balance. Upper hand.
Slick edge. Yeah, now you can waltz right up to them.
Slide. Flinger. Side flash.
That was way closer than anyone wanted.
We got him. Let's move.
Advanced survival glove. Wait. Stop. Take all. Stop fucking around. Well. We're over level now.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
What up, blood? Whoa! Monkeys got killed. We keep our helmet on during the whole game. We don't take it off for cutscenes.
What the hell happened here?
Oh well.
You don't think that one Sinicula could have killed all these simius?
Simius.
Unless... what?
This is bad.
What's bad? I don't follow you.
That Sinicula. It's a tyrant.
Huh?
Oh.
But it looks just like any other Sinicula.
Think about it. Your typical simius is way higher up on the food chain than your typical Sinicula, right? Usually we'd find one simius standing over 3 or 4 Sinicula corpses. But here, the tables have been turned. And I don't see a single trace of any other indigents in the area. There's only one explanation. That Sinicula is a tyrant.
Let me check the Blade Report database. If there's a tyrant this close to the city, someone must have run across it. Bingo. There was a Sinicula tyrant sighted not too long ago, but it was a couple of segments further out.
It could have followed the blade that spotted it back towards New LA, or come here to feed, or who knows what.
That's crazy. I can't believe there's a tyrant right on our doorstep and HQ isn't doing a thing about it.
Well, don't forget why they sent us here in the first place. Frontier Nav's range is still limited.
Oh, right. They couldn't track it if there's no local probe. They must have lost it when it went off the grid.
Let's kill it.
Whoa, whoa, whoa there, rookie. We're talking about a tyrant here. Do you even understand what that means?
Nope.
We should probably explain. Tyrant is our term for any indigenous life form that falls outside of our usual threat ranking system. In other words, they're too powerful for us to even measure how dangerous they would be to take on.
And too powerful doesn't always just mean physically strong. If a creature has even a single especially nasty trait, it's classified as a tyrant.
Even some of Blade's very best teams have come back with serious injuries after running into a tyrant in the field. If they come back at all.
You don't see my armor, dude? I'm ready to fuck.
Well, alright. I'm game if you are.
Oh, I'm game alright. I don't care.
Count me in, Elma. Let's do this.
We'll die 14
If we're gonna
times before
settle
I
here on this
fucking
planet,
give up.
We're gonna have to get used to dealing with tyrants now and then. We can't just keep running forever, you know? Besides, I'd never forgive myself if someone else ended up getting hurt because we just left it here.
All right. Let's do it. But don't push it, okay? Either of you.
Kill.
If we can take it down, great, but if not, even just luring it away would be a moral victory. As long as we buy enough time to install the probe, we can use Frontier Nav to track it, or any other tyrant that comes this close to the city from now on. Just make sure you're ready before we
This
attack.
girl's got some pointy noses on
Tougher
it.
than anything else we've faced.
It's important to equip your best before charging in. Make sure your arts are ready and leveled up. What do you mean leveled up? Uh-oh. Dude, that is a lot of shit on my screen. Upgrade. Needs 4. We have 43. Insufficient battle points. Alright. Flush versus topple targets. Attack from the side. What do the other ones do? Inflicts topple. I'm ready to fuck. You can aim your attacks at particular parts of your enemy, reducing the appendage health gauge 0 will destroy it. Choose part, blah 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 blah. Additionally, destroying appendage before defeating an enemy may yield additional rewards.
It didn't have to be like this.
Level 5, dude.
They're off guard. Stagger them with a melee attack. Shadow strike.
Yeah!
Fire combo. Lightning slinger.
Oh, I'm getting tingly here.
Blast it!
Take this out.
Move in and do some damage.
One for the history books.
Upper hand.
Blast his tail.
Slinger.
Flame grenade.
Shadow strike.
Yeah? Slim edge.
Fire fire. Slinger. Screen edge.
Here's how big they are. Concentrate fire.
Upper hand.
Flame grenade.
I'm still fucking it up.
Side slash. Shadow strike.
Roll armor.
Light knife. Move in and do some damage.
One for the history books. Shoot them now before they get up. Slim edge.
Early bird.
Shut up, you stupid bitch!
Grenade. This is a threat.
Dude, it's not hard.
We are awesome!
Nice work, Lynn. You fought well. You did too.
Thanks.
Now let's get down to business and install that data probe. If we stay here for long, there's no telling what other playmates might show up. This beam of light indicates a frontier nav site.
Wow.
It marks the ideal spot to bury the probe.
Where's the light coming from?
Okay, the probe should be ready for insertion. I'll just boot it up.
Thanks, Lynn. The top half of the cylinder contains the probe itself. The bottom half is a laser. It dissolves the soil so the probe can burrow to the proper depth. We tried just planting them on the surface at first, but we kept running into problems with the local wildlife damaging the goods. Burying them is going to save us all a lot of time and headaches in the long run.
Why
We
not
all
just
set?
press them in?
Yes, ma'am.
What's the
Whenever
point of
you're
the
ready.
laser?
Why don't you do the honors? You can launch it right from your comm device. Give it a try.
Why would I tell Lynn to do it? There's such weird options. Pulls out my smartphone.
Good. Now we just need to give it a minute to reach the target depth.
Oh, it's like going far, far down. Never mind. Thought it like stuck out at the end. A little bit.
And insert. Installation complete. We are now online with a solid connection to Frontier Nav.
Woohoo!
Excellent. See? At the end of the day, there's really not much to it. The hardest part was calculating the ideal probe locations. We need them spread out evenly to maximize data collection.
Yep, planting probes is easy. And the more we plant, the more likely we are to find missing crew. So anytime you see a probe site, there's no excuse not to plant that sucker.
That'll do it for your training. Let's head back to the barracks and report to Secretary Nagi.
Orange survival goggles. Take. I'm Leo, a Pathfinder. If you're going to grow Frontier Nav, we need to install more data probes. Yep. Now all that's left is report back to base, but first I'll let you in on a secret. A giant beast like that is usually best engaged with a skill. Neutralizing a foe like that on foot, especially a tyrant, is pretty risky. So be careful about such things in the future, alright? Tyrant. Sections on the map. There's some treasure over here, though. Let's go back. Plenty of time to party and like look at shit later. Level 10. We could take that on, right?
Open fire and blast!
Target in sight! I owe you one.
One for the history books!
Fire Carnival!
Early bird. They're tough.
Whoa!
Touch
Damn,
me up.
a lot of damage.
No can do! I got my own
Sight
sight!
blast! Leave this to me!
Heal me!
Oh, that's just too much for us.
Thanks.
Okay?
Flee!
We can do this. Sorry. You guys, take it from me.
You guys are gonna be okay.
I have to stay in this.
I believe in
Help
you.
me. This is wearing me down. I'm not gonna make it.
Withdrawal.
Yeah! Yeah!
Yeah!
Yeah! Yeah! Yeah! Yeah! Yeah! Yeah! Yeah!
Loads in. Holy shit. It's a Switch game, alright.
Yeah!
No doubt about it.
Yeah! Yeah!
Where the fuck am I going?
Yeah!
Can I use this? Hello? That's a big motherfucker.
Commander Vandam.
Well,
Jesus
now,
Christ.
Look what the cat dragged in.
Is that Hulk Hogan?
Sorry we missed you last time. We could have come to meet you at HQ, you know.
Indeed. I suggested as much. Twice.
And we know how much I enjoy being told what to do. Anyway, I hear you tangled with a tyrant, way out of your league, on a training mission, no less. That was reckless.
Aye.
And goddamn magnificent.
Yahoo! Shave your game?
So, Commander, to what do we owe the pleasure of your visit
What's with her titty
today?
belt?
Well, I can't just ask Nagi to do everything for me. I'd be out of a job.
Motherfucker's
Hey,
huge.
I delivered you the new recruit, didn't I?
Yeah, you won the bet. Don't worry about it, all right? I'll settle up with you later. You know I'm good for it.
The bet?
I'm sure I'm needed elsewhere. If you'll all excuse me, Commander.
Well, that wasn't obvious at all.
Huh. Look at you two. I swear, you're like two children excited about a new toy.
Look who's talking. I don't recall ever seeing you file a request to personally train a rescue before.
Is that so odd?
It is before we'd even asked him to become a blade, little miss stick in the rear.
Oh, yeah.
Usually I ask when I don't get your slang expressions, but something tells me to just let that one go.
Enough about that. Where are your manners, anyway? I still haven't been introduced to our new recruit here.
Commander Vandam is Blade's top officer.
In a past life, I was chief engineer on the White Whale. Same idea, basically. Someone has a problem, I fix it. You follow? Huh. Not much for conversation, are you?
So you still haven't told us why you're here. From the look of things, I'm guessing this isn't a social call.
You don't think?
No. So let's cut the crap and get down to business.
Ha! Sounds like you're learning my expressions just fine, Elma. Anyway, first we need Chatty Cathy here to choose a division and pull an assignment.
Yeah. Ask about the
Pretty
divisions.
much everyone in New LA works for Blade, in one of several different fields. Helping to explore Mira, or to maintain order in the city, or, well, you remember Nagi's speech, right? There are 8 different fields in all, and each one has its own branch within Blade. Officially, they're called divisions. Naturally, you'll want to choose one that best suits your personality and your talents.
Killing things.
Let's start with the Pathfinders. Pathfinder's #1 responsibility is planting data probes, like you did on your training mission. It may not
Sick
be the
armor.
sexiest job, but important? You bet your ass it's important. We've only been on Mira 2 months. We don't know jack about this place. The more probes we install, the faster we can get our bearings here and give ourselves a fighting chance.
Shit.
We've already detailed how important it is we expand the Frontier Nav network ASAP. So, for the time being, I'll just remind you of the highlights. It helps us keep Blade safe. It helps us keep the city safe. And most important of all, it's the key to locating the missing parts of the Lifehold and recovering the rest of the human race.
Okay, next up, Interceptors. You met Akalov and Evans, right? Irina and Gwen? This is their division. Interceptors have one main duty. Protect New LA and everyone in it from the wildlife here on Mira.
Killers.
Right now, this is probably our busiest division. Interceptors ride shotgun for the research eggheads. They escort VIPs around, and they help any other idiots who get caught out there with their pants down.
Next are the Harriers. Remember Doug Barrett, the Skell pilot conducting the test flight with Lynn? He's part of the Harriers. If you think of the Interceptors as defense, Harriers would be New LA's offense. They specialize in preemptive strikes on clear and obvious threats. But only on clear and obvious threats.
Giga
They're
killers.
not meant to go out and just blast any indigene that moves.
And you got your Reclaimers. These guys are in charge of finding the other pieces of the White Whale. Among other things, that is. Including anything of ours left behind after a battle. Skell debris, weapons, personal effects. It can get a bit morbid, frankly, but it's gotta be done. Until we're up and running here on Mira, and have this place completely figured out. Everything we brought from Earth needs to be treated like it's irreplaceable. Also, the search for the Lifehold. That's mostly on the Reclaimers.
Next, curators. Curators are the first to scout ahead to unexplored territory, bringing back whatever samples they can get their hands on. Fruits, bugs, sticks and stones, you name it. It's not all picking berries, though. Being a curator also means being the first to encounter unknown indigens.
Next? All right, prospectors. Prospectors do, well, prospecting. They poke around, looking for minerals, resources, and whatnot. Things we need for everyday life here. We packed all the essentials we could on the White Whale, but that won't last forever. We need to be able to replenish our water and fuel if we want to survive. And sooner or later, we're gonna have to figure out how to replace things from scratch. From the socket on a Skell's knee joint, right down to the frying pan in Lynn's kitchen. Without these guys busting their butts, we'd have no future to speak of.
Next up, outfitters. All of our ground gear and Skell weaponry is developed in conjunction with private arms manufacturers, or AMs. Outfitters are Blade's way of supporting these AMs.
Why is there
They'll seek out anything that might inspire new
private
weaponry,
organizations on this ship?
and even assist with testing new prototypes.
Money shouldn't matter.
Finally, the mediators. These are the folks who keep everything hunky-dory with John and Joan Q public. Any problems a civvy has, they come to mediators. Fight with your neighbor? Mediators. Lost cat? Mediators. It's not a division for everyone. You need to be a jack of all trades, and a people person. Someone with my charming personality? Probably not the best mediator. But if you got what it takes, it's a clutch role, keeping things cool on the home front.
All right, so I think that's all 8 divisions. Any idea which one you'd like to join? Don't fret about it too much. Whichever you choose, you still have a lot of freedom in how you operate. Mediators can still get out there and mix it up, hunt indigens, whatever. And if a Harrier wants to take a break and settle an argument, that's their prerogative too. To be honest, even though it's sort of frowned upon, you can actually change your division whenever you like. So there's really no reason to stress about this.
Frowned upon.
All right, you ready to choose?
Yeah, I want to be a Harrier. I want to be the killer.
Yeah, and? We're on pins and needles here.
Then it's settled?
All right. Thank God that's over. By the power invested in me, yada yada, you're officially a Blade.
Congrats, and welcome.
I know you're gonna do great.
Now for the job.
Literally doesn't
Let's
matter
get down to brass
at all
tacks.
what you pick.
Nelson's team has gone missing. Last contact we had, they were installing a data probe out in eastern Primordia. Then, nothing.
Nelson. Pathfinders, right?
Are we talking indigens here or what?
Your guess is as good as mine, but they did have a Skell with them. You'd think they could hold their own, or at least run away.
All right, we're on it. We'll head to their last known location and go from there.
Report whatever you find ASAP.
Of course. Let's move out.
Roger that.
I'm about to leave. I'm about to leave, bruh. It's late. Where are we going? Gee, I'm gonna go to my couch for an hour and then I'm gonna go to my bed. Wake up at like 4 o'clock in the morning, go to work. Do that till about 5 p.m. Show back up here at 5:30. Do it again. Affinity missions, story missions. Tyrant info. I'm also gonna work on my my emote when I leave here in a second. We gotta get the love emote fixed. Ready to go. Well, it's been good. It's been fun. It's been real. It's been fun. I'll be back tomorrow. Yeah. When you left, and all you said was K, and then left. Rude. Yeah, man. I'll see you tomorrow. And then, if I finish any more on the emote, I'll post it in the Discord.